How do? It's Terry Bush here. It's Saturday, so I'm doing my Saturday job, which is a perfect day to do it. I deliver parcels for the Amazon. Here they are. It's a good job. It keeps me out of the house every now and again. I meet a friendly housewife or someone that's housebound. But Amazon's, it's all right place to work. I mean, most of the people that work there are European, Eastern European, so they don't speak English. But I said I'd learn them, you know, because I've got good English. I've got all the good words. So I said I'd learn them. You know, I'm a native speaker, ain't I? Well, I'm Yorkshire first and then I learnt English, but I'm a native speaker, so I'll learn them. Yay, bloody hell, what are you doing? Indicate and then make the manoeuvre. That's saying to you and all, you dick splash. I'll learn them. My mate Janosch and all that lot over there, I'll learn them the English. As I say, I got all the good words. So this next parcel here, it's for Huntsman's Drive, which is off Cavendish Street, and it just made me think. I was by Cavendish Street having a jog the other day, saw a little dog get run over, and I don't know what type of dog it were, because by the time I jogged there I was just wading through blood and bones. The crash had already happened and the woman was still there, bloody guts and entrails all over her boots. Didn't know what had bloody hit her, but the dog were gone. I mean, she was still holding lead, but there was nothing on it, just a tiny bit of, you know, fur flapping around in wind like a bloody pillowcase. So I saw a little dog get run over there the other day, and it reminded me, you know, I used to hang around with a kid called Paul Clark. We were like thick as thieves, we were good mates, because I used to play right back on soccer team and he used to play right midfield, so we had a good understanding and we worked that right flank really, really well. Anyway, so Paul Clark, my pal, he got hit by a car in 4th year and flew up into the air and came down nearly dead. Came down in a coma anyway, and he were off school for quite a long time. And as I say, we were really close pals. But when he came back to school, he was a different lad. I mean, he looked differently because he had to wear a helmet, because I think he had a soft spot in his skull, like what a baby has when it's born. I think it's called a pontoon or something. You know, the soft bit like an egg in a baby's head. Anyway, so he's wearing this helmet and he's just different. I mean, as I say, we used to be great pals, but now he's just really slow and distant. You just couldn't get through to him. We drifted apart a little bit because he got moved classes down into Div Kids class, but I still used to see him on playground playing soccer or trying at lunch times and breaks. He used to, I don't know, he used to just lose his temper for no reason, or flop around on floor drooling. We're mad. But I believe, get out the road then, love. Bloody fat sweaty bison of a woman. I saw Paul Clark. I mean, he used to just lose it in opportune times. I mean, if he smelt a burning tyre, which is quite a common smell in the provinces, if he smelt a burning tyre, he'd go ape shit bananas. He used to climb on the roof of the school like a bloody prison protest or something. Aye, but Paul Clark, they give him a dog, like a dog helper, like a blind person has. But he weren't blind. I mean, he were mentally blind, but he weren't eye blind. So they gives him this dog, border collie it were, called Eve or Eva or something. And it was a lovely dog, but then the next thing we hear is they had to take the dog off him because they were interfering with it. I mean, it were a female dog, but it's still frowned upon, isn't it, in most circles. So, you know, I often think about Paul. His family moved away shortly after that, and I often think about Paul Clark, because I think, I wonder what he's doing now, but then I think, they don't live very long, do they? So, probably dead by now. Sadly missed, but aye, my mate Paul Clark. I better get on now. Got to go back to the office and hand in my paperwork. And last Wednesday, actually, I worked with this bloke called Gasparov or something. I don't know, Gasparov or something. I calls him Gaz because I'm too afraid to ask now. But so this Gaz, he always wears a bobble hat at work. Always wears a bobble hat pulled down, so I wouldn't have known this before. Last Wednesday I sees him, he's not got the hat on, and I noticed he's not got an ear on one side. Just completely flat there. Not even a little nubbin of an ear. Just completely flat. And he were in he was the one I said that had fled Bosnia after the 90s because of something. He don't know what he'd done. But and I wondered, is that like a war wound, a war injury? You know, like maybe it got shot off by a bullet or an arrow or something. I don't know what they had then. Probably an arrow. But or maybe he was captured by some partisans and they cut his ear off to send a message to town. And there's a Bosnian warlord with a necklace of ears. You never know, because Eastern Europe, they're bloody crazy over there. It's mad, isn't it? So Gaz, this Gazparov, whatever, it's not got an ear at all on one side. It's just completely smooth with a little hole, like a little dolphin.